How's it going, everybody? Joey64 here with another part of Kirby Superstar. It's part 10, everybody. Here we are at Mechai. Yeah. This actually, this stage reuses a lot of assets from, Meta Nightmare. Not Meta, I keep calling that Meta Nightmare, it's Midnight's Revenge. With, a lot of the, geometry you walk on. Also the music. The music's straight out of, Midnight's Revenge. Oh, is that, y'all, I'm not sure if y'all know what Meta Nightmare is. Meta Nightmare is the game mode where you get to play as Meta Knight in the sequel / remake they made for Kirby Superstar Ultra on the DS, which I've played many times throughout the series. It was basically a game mode where you actually play through, it was like Milky Way, so the thing we're playing right now, you play through majority of the Milky Way levels, if I'm not mistaken, as you I think, if I'm not mistaken, Meta Knight was trying to go find Nova so he can, yeah, he has Nova. That's the whole story. He went to go ask Nova, be like, yo, I want to go against the strongest fighter in the galaxy. Now it's actually Galactic Knight's for appearance in the games. It was his debut. So yeah. Also, something that happened last part that I forgot to mention actually was during the boss rush. A majority of those bosses, actually after you beat them, you got the power-ups for like the little power-up menu thing, which I kind of like. And it happens a couple more times throughout Milky Ways, but it's just there. I remember seeing it. That's why I noticed it when I was in editing, and it hit me. Oh, I forgot to bring that up. So yeah, bringing it up now. A little late, but yeah. So yeah. Oh, also I'm cutting out all the times I'm going to switch my abilities, just because there's no point of having it. Sometimes I sat there for a little bit trying to be like, what do I want? So yeah. Anyways, we got more of the Switch puzzles here, of course, from Meta Nightmare. Meta Nightmare. The Meta Nightmare. Midnight's Revenge. You know, again, that kind of goes with Milky Way's. Just, in general, Milky Way's Wishes is just a big throwback to the entire game. It's kind of weird calling it throwbacks, because, you know, it's kind of weird for it to be a throwback if it's the same game, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, also, I found out that you could spin through the Gordos there. So you just, as you just saw on the screen, it takes a while, but you can do it. I didn't know you can, but you could. So I thought they would just, no matter what, if you hit them, you get hit. But no, you can go through them. You can block them. So fun little fact there about the Gordos. Yeah, it's not. Like I said though, most of Milky Way is just rehatches of previous levels and all that. Like later on, we're gonna have the Heavy Lobster, little golden worldwide dude we had throughout the Revenge of Meta Knight. We're gonna see that again soon. At the end of this level, that'll be its boss. So, like I said, it's mostly just a bunch of different things like that. Just a lot of it is rehashes. It's not too much to talk about with Mechai. It's just Meta Nightmare, honestly. I do find the Switch puzzle, I do find it easier than what it was in Meta Knight's Revenge though. I don't know, it's shorter too. It's definitely easier than the one that was in what do you call it? The Great Cave Offensive. That one, I still don't understand how you're supposed to do that. I actually went after I recorded that part, which it was a while ago now. But after I recorded, I went back to play that level and sat there trying to figure it out, and I still couldn't figure out how to do it. I don't know. Because for like Nintendo Switch Online, you have save points. I made a save point around that area so I could go back easier. So I didn't want to see if I figure out how to do it, but sadly I couldn't. Right here with this boss, I believe you get an ability after you defeat it. I may be wrong. I think you do. I think you get whatever. Yeah, you get plasma. That's kind of weird. I think you get the Bugsy's ability, throw or whatever. Also, right here you can see with plasma. I haven't shown this off before, but that's how you get your little electricity ball shield thing around you and such. We had the whole episode before. We talked about electric and plasma. See, that's weird. There's plasma enemies over there. You think the plasma ability would be over there. Yeah, I don't know. But this is basically another gauntlet, so basically you get more abilities. Like, I think here you may get hammer. No, you don't get hammer here. But yeah. And here's the Heavy Lobster yet again. Again, another boss we've already seen, so another fast forward. I do like the Heavy Lobster. it is it's one of the better bosses. That's one thing I do like. I give this game some major credit for. The bosses are pretty solid, especially we'll see a boss closer towards the end. It's the little like computer looking screen boss we had during the Great Cave Fed, so that's a really good one. It's pretty unique too. I enjoy that one. Also, nothing this kind of reminds me of, I don't know why, but every time I see the Heavy Lobster, I always reminds me of the Kirby anime, which I've talked about this already, this series, but because they had the movie as the series finale, and the Heavy Lobster was a major plot point, and it actually took up a good amount of the film, actually. But it was, I don't know, that was a major plot point. I remember, I want to say in the Kirby anime, they actually used it, on the later half of its one, they actually used it to introduce some newer elements to the series. I know that's where the air ride, Kirby's air ride for the GameCube, they introduced some of the air ride machines in that game, in that finale. They had the finale, which is kind of cool. They also, that's where we first actually saw the water copy ability, which we wouldn't get a water copy ability until Return to Dreamland, if I'm not mistaken, on the Wii. So yeah, it took a while, and of course water is probably one of the best abilities, but water came from the anime along with, I believe, Spear and Baton, which Baton actually didn't get added till Star Allies. So yeah. Of course, if I have any of this information wrong, feel free to correct me, because there's a good chance I probably do. So I'm not exactly sure. I haven't played all the Kirby games. This is from my personal knowledge and from what I've heard. I definitely know water was introduced to Return to Dreamland. Also, I do want to talk about this kind of Starry Night area where you walk on with the galaxies and all that. I do like the way it looks. It's the only problem I have with it is trying to get around it. Like, I couldn't imagine them having an entire stage like this. I couldn't imagine that, honestly. It's just, I don't know, it's so hard to walk, to figure out where am I walking for me personally. Like, here's just a straight line. Like, in the older minecart section, I just kind of kept holding wide, kept trying to, like, fly and make my way to, like, the minecarts and all that, kind of hope for the best. I did kind of find that a little difficult. Not majorly, since it's not, they keep it pretty basic, but if it was any more complicated than how they made it here in Half Moon, I don't think it would have been too good, but it was a cool look, actually. Okay, that's another mechanic. You can have your helper hang on the bottom to fly with you. I haven't went over this either yet. The helper can be, you can get a second controller, and player 2 will be the helper. So, you know, if you got to switch online and you haven't played this game yet, it is a fun game. For the couple of complaints I have had for the game, it really is a fun game. But, you know, you want to get your friend, your siblings, or whatever, play some Kirby Superstar. It's a pretty good game. It's on the Super Nintendo online, actually. Which I don't really want to talk about that, actually, since I am recording this with the Switch Online service. I love the fact that the Switch Online is only $20. So, like, yeah, some of the multiplayer may not be the best, particularly with certain games like Mario Maker and such. But honestly, like, just paying $20 a year for all these games you get for the NES and SNES, and yeah, it's not monthly anymore, but it's basically like every other month now and such. It's really solid. I'm really do enjoy it, honestly. It makes me happy that we do get all this stuff. I like it. I think it's really cool. Right? You know, you play all these old games. This is the first time I played Dr. Mario was with the Nintendo Switch Online service. And a couple other games too. I can't think. Like Metroid's first time I played original Metroid. There's just some cool little aspects about the Switch Online that I personally like about it. And that's why, you know, maybe they make a Game Boy. I think they made a Game Boy one. I can see that. I can maybe see them doing a Nintendo 64 one. I don't see them doing the GameCube one though. If they did a GameCube one, they would make it. They would make it more. You have to pay more money for it, I would imagine. I couldn't see them make you pay only $20 a year for NES, SNES, N64, and GameCube. Even in 64, it's kind of pushing it, honestly. Nope, we got... I don't know where these stars came from also, but we got them, I guess. Ready. I will grant you one wish. Well, I want to control Popstar. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Marx betrayed us. Wow, that worked. Poor Kirby. The sun and moon are fighting. Go find Nova. All my plans work. Popstar is all mine. I don't know, I have him like singing. Now I can do anything. I must be going now. What is Kirby doing, like backflips? And Kirby gets a little shit to fly away. Gotta go stop Nova, Marx, and the sun and moon from fighting all at once. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the finale of Kirby Superstar, which will be next time. See you all there and have a wonderful rest of your day.